I can't go that high.
I can't really. I don't think I can go that high either.
I mean, I usually can if it weren't for me yelling my brains out on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hear. We'll get into that here in a little bit.
Woo.
Welcome back to Four Decisions, everybody. It's been some time.
It has been at least a day.
Yeah. And depends on when you listen to us. I mean, it could have been literally 10 seconds since you listened to the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it could have been 10 days.
10 months?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just recently got back into listening to Nerd Poker because I've caught up on a lot of my other podcasts.
Oh, was that with Bryan Posehn?
Bryan Posehn, playing D&D with his buddies.
Yeah.
It's a good.
I need to listen to that. Is it a video one too?
No, I don't know. I started back a little bit ago, so I'm on like some 2024 episodes. But yeah, I'm getting back into it.
Yeah.
So I listen to it pretty religiously. Anyway, we need to get into a beer.
Yes.
How about a beer?
Indeed.
Yeah. And what are we drinking, sir?
Oh, we're drinking from Transparent. It is the Ebb the Chaos Belgian style quad.
Yeah, we decided we need something a little bit stronger.
Yeah, we
and
start off strong.
I vetoed Malort.
Which, we still have to take a shot at Malort for the Bears.
Do we?
Yes.
R.I.P.
Yes.
Even though Caleb Williams was at the Blackhawks game. Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
He was at the Blackhawks game, and they were playing the Winnipeg Jets.
Probably got a standing O. Was it in Chicago?
It was in Chicago. I don't know if I know he got a huge applause, but I know like there was some player on the Jets that was, I think it's like his final season or something.
Oh, okay.
And literally that dude, he
stole the show.
And he was a player for the other team.
I think I heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I saw like a headline about it.
I've been trying to watch a little bit more hockey.
Yeah.
And last year, I decided because the Coyotes didn't move to Kansas City like we were hoping, they moved to Utah and became the Mammoths.
The Mammoths.
Well, actually, first they were the Utah Hockey Club.
Which is always a classic.
That didn't go over well.
The, Washington football team.
They literally got a cease and desist because they were trying to do a voting thing on what they should be called, and Yeti was one of them. And they got a cease and desist from Yeti.
As they should.
But yeah, so they're the Mammoth. So I decided last year, I'm like, all right, I need to pick another team. So I picked the Winnipeg Jets.
Okay.
And
all right.
They made it to the playoffs last year, which was like the first time they made it in like a long time. I'm like, all right, let's go.
See, I feel like if I were to be a hockey guy, I'd go for the Las Vegas Knights.
And see, and that's
because they exploded when they first got into Vegas.
I was trying to do the cliche, hey, I'm a new hockey person.
Yeah, dude, I don't give a shit about any of
cliches.
That. Yeah.
Okay, Bears fan.
Whoa. Whoa. Shots fired.
Pew, pew, pew. That would be a good one. Good sound.
My voice can't handle this right now.
Pew, pew. All right. Yeah, we'll get into that. We do have some things that we need to get into. Otherwise, something that we've been actually putting off. And it's...
yeah. I still can't believe that actually happened.
It really is surprising.
I thought it was a joke.
But
it's also like, okay, so it's MTV shutting down.
Yeah.
But I thought they shut down in the early 2000s.
Well, and that's always been
when they removed music television from the bottom of their logo. That's when MTV died.
Well, for a lot of us, yes, and because I grew up literally because it was 81 that it started. Does it say it on this article?
I don't know.
I don't see it right off. And this actually isn't even an article. I just fed some stuff to Marty, and this is what they spit back to me. I don't remember what I asked it because I've been starting to copy. Hey, here's what I asked Marty.
Yeah.
That way I can give the listener some context as to what was going through my brain, because my brain is not something I wish on even my enemies.
That's fair.
And so I know, on social media for the last several years, there's always been the joke, whenever their anniversary comes around, they're like, oh yeah, MTV's turning, X amount of years old. Here's to 10 years of music.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it was long. It was more like 15-ish years, of music. And then the rest was just Downhill. I mean, you can only do ridiculousness so much, right?
Yeah, you can only do, real world road rules challenge.
In the early years, I liked it, but again, it wasn't such a constant.
Yeah.
Because even road rules, which was just real world on wheels, but then they made it interesting where, like, okay, they gave them not necessarily challenges, but like gave them like, hey, like to help you guys. It basically, to me, like that was.
It's like Amazing Race beta.
Basically, but like they were giving them random jobs that allowed them to continue to travel. And so to me, that was the early days of learning, like, hey, like that is a possibility.
Yeah.
Like, and the idea of the real world is this is the legit idea of quit calling my freaking.
It's a podcast, Junior.
Yeah, that's a nuisance, is what it is.
She's a cutie. You love her.
No, she's a furball. But literally, it was the idea of like, oh, this is what life is like. I mean, I guess I didn't know what the whole editing for TV stuff was. Well, I'm like, this is what real life is like with roommates.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you get an idea.
When everyone's getting paid.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, granted, they weren't getting paid nearly that much back then.
No.
But like, they made them have jobs.
Yeah.
Like, they lined up the jobs for them.
I always go back to the Dave Chappelle skit, The Mad Real World.
Fuck your couch.
Oh, that's not that episode.
It's not, but still, that's what I always think about, too, because wasn't there, like, he had, like, a whole couch scene in it, though, too, didn't he?
Not in that episode, but...
No, not that episode, but he was, like, passed out or something on the couch, I think, in
there's a lot going on.
I guess I'm rusty on my freaking
That's fine.
Chappelle show stuff.
Anyway.
Anywho.
MTV.
So,
but when I was watching MTV as a kid, it was TRL.
See, and that was after my time. I mean, I watched some TRL, but not at its height.
That's when I was watching it.
I do remember one of my
MTV Spring Break.
I do remember
Carson
Spring
Daly.
Break. Oh yeah, but I remember watching Spring Break before Carson Daly.
Yeah,
I remember watching TRL before Carson Daly.
Who was it before Carson Daly again?
I don't fully remember. I remember they had Who Wants to Be a VJ.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was like Dave and Jesse were the two winners. Dave ended up winning, and I'm just like, that seems lame. But all right, whatever. And then Jesse ended up being the more popular person anyway, too. Still.
I always wanted to go to Times Square because of TRL, but realized that it's just a tourist trap now. As an adult.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my fondest memories, actually, of TRL is when they were doing one of the music video previews, and it was... Nas and Puff Daddy, Hate Me Now, and they played the wrong one. Because Puff Daddy came back and said, I do not want the video that we recorded when I'm on with me with the cross.
Yeah.
And they end up playing that one, and literally, like, Puff Daddy was pissed. And
didn't he walk out or something?
No, like he wasn't there, but he went to, like, Nas's producers or whatever.
Right.
And, like, just was on a rampage.
Well, old P. Diddy didn't have enough oil.
Early karma, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, writing was on the wall at that point. Just nobody knew it.
I think everyone knew it. They just wanted to keep it quiet.
Well, hush, hush, right? But no, I remember Yo MTV Raps. I remember many mornings waking up, because my mother, was a younger mother, and she would have MTV on in the morning, listening to music, getting ready for work or whatever.
Yeah.
And would wake me up, and I'd go running into the living room and just like dive headfirst into the couch, saying like, okay, I'm not still in bed, but I'm trying to get some more sleep.
Of course.
And like, the Sandman was playing on like the Headbangers Ball, like the repeat of Headbangers Ball or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very familiar with the Sandman.
Man. Headbangers Ball. Wow. They had such good content back then, man.
Well, and then you had, like, and I didn't really care for the unplugged stuff back then.
Oh, dude, I loved the unplugged stuff.
It was, I feel like, looking back at it now, like, oh man, I really wish I kind of would have watched some of that stuff. But like, at that time, like, I was much more into rap and hip hop.
I feel like the unplugged stuff is like a precursor to NPR's Tiny Desk.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely would agree with that. Too, and I think NPR is basically taking it up a notch.
Oh my god, it's so good, man.
And I need to go. I still have I had it saved. I think I finally got rid of it. Was it Doshi or or as you said, it was so good, and I had
dude.
it saved on a tab for a long time.
Dochi's a bad bitch, man. I'm a big fan of Dochi.
But I mean, I know I've seen clips of it on social media, and I'm just like, that's so good.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then Juvenile, was it Juvenile? Was he on there?
Slow motion for me?
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of hold on. Let me
all right,
see if I can.
You start looking up. I'm going to start looking at some other stuff here. But yeah, it says, so MTV is partially shutting down. It says MTV is not shutting down entirely in the U.S. or worldwide, but its dedicated music channels are being closed down by the end of 2025. So now, and I think at this point now it's completely...
It is done.
So it includes MTV Music, MTV 80s, MTV 90s, Club MTV, MTV Live. One of the other shows, and again, it wasn't music, but it's something that I did really enjoy because it was
MTV Cribs.
MTV Cribs, because
so
there was
and
because I got really into architectural type stuff.
Yeah,
and
all
I
those
did a
people
lot of
rented those houses out. It's all been debunked that all that shit was fake.
But still, like there were some houses. I'm like, that is super.
The
cool.
best one was Redman.
Was that the one where he was just like in the double wide or something like that?
It was in an apartment. It's where he was living.
Yeah. There's a couple that literally were, but like, then there was a couple where
and
I'm
his
like,
cousin was passed out on the floor. Like,
but I mean, there's a couple where like, okay, there's no way anybody is ever getting anything like that unless you're some celebrity.
But it's like a ripoff of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But they did it really well, and the only reason why I kind of
Pimp My Ride. Come on, man.
And again, only because
early 2000s entertainment.
Only because it was Exhibit, right? But like the MTV Cribs is because you actually had musical artists, and it was kind of the idea of like, oh, you get to see how they live. Like, okay, that makes quote
unquote.
Yeah, but like it's like some of those people are like, you see their houses, like, that makes sense.
Yeah. God, that was such a good show, man. Bring that back. Bring back Pimp My Ride.
Let's not forget about Liquid Television.
What was Liquid Television?
That was like their after-hours programming.
Was that the cartoons?
It was something like you had Max, which was a comic, but then they did a cartoon of it.
Yeah, okay.
Beavis
and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead, Eon Flux.
Daria, right?
That wasn't Daria started as well, but Daria was after Beavis and Butthead because Daria was an offshoot of Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
There was something else I was just thinking of that was a part of Liquid Television, and now I'm spacing on it.
Syphil and Ollie was on that.
That one I don't remember.
Syphil and Ollie was it was a TV show by the guy who did the Drinking Out of Cups video.
Oh, really?
And it was a sock puppet TV show. It was sock puppets, public access, and it was so dumb. And oh my god, yes, I remember all of this now.
So no, the whole sock puppet thing I kind of do remember.
Wow.
Is this the raw? No. Okay. So I just pulled it up on Wikipedia, the Liquid Television, and such bad graphics.
Oh, that is peak. That is.
Oh, it says that was
graphics.
The title card from 91 to 95.
That's fucking great. I love it.
But that was the introduction to a lot of like. There's the Eon Flux. It was just a short little snippet that then became its own show.
Wow.
Like Eon Flux was supposed to, I think it was supposed to be like the Ghost one on
Ghost in the Shell?
Ghost in the Shell, like where didn't they have like different clips of stuff?
No, because I know Ghost in the Shell is a thing.
No. I'm thinking Space Ghost. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Space
where
Ghost.
He had to hit a whole television show.
It was Adult Swim, yeah.
Yeah, Liquid Television basically was like the same thing, but then it stemmed off a lot of other.
Well, Adult Swim
shows.
was like 2000, so this was the precursor to Adult Swim.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. They show like the opening like song credits and shit.
Yeah.
I just saw the B-52s.
Yeah.
John
Robert
Denver,
Palmer, Addicted to Love. John Denver, PSA. Faith No More.
Epic.
Let me see. And they had it said like what, 5 seasons?
Yeah.
4 seasons, 27 episodes.
Wow.
So, I mean, and that was a lot of my introduction to some of that stuff. Like
what
Max.
What would now be considered like adult animation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that would be basically my early introduction to what is some people consider almost anime, though, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Before, like, Toonami took over on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, and again, like, Toonami was, like, kind of, I was in that gray area of, like, so much, like, towards the end of high school, but beginning of military, so I didn't see a lot of that stuff. But, like, when I was in the military, that's, when I was in my tech school days, like, that's when I got into Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, like, that was then, like, okay, I know some people would argue that Dragon Ball Z really isn't anime, but
it absolutely is.
Yeah, I would argue it is, but I guess they say, like, well, is it the Japan version or American version?
Who cares?
Okay, whatever.
I know people will say that Avatar is an anime, and I, kind of agree with that, but
because it's much more anime. I think it's the idea
Western,
of
it's Western animation.
Yes,
interpretation of anime,
and I think that's a topic in itself.
Yes, it is.
And I know people have actually discussed this on podcasts and videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the idea is it's almost like, when you have Japanese tattoo art where it's a very refined style. And I think that's what a lot of people are trying to say. Anime is supposed to be a very refined style.
Yeah.
Because actually a great example, are you familiar with Pitch Black?
Oh, was that the
Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel? Yeah.
So, well, they had Pitch Black, and then the second one was Riddick, or
Chronicles, right?
I think the third one was I guess it was Chronicles of Riddick, and the third one was Riddick.
Yeah.
Well, in between Pitch Black and Riddick,
because is it based off of a graphic novel, or is it?
I don't think it originally was, but there's an in between that was made when Chronicles of Riddick was getting ready to come out, and it was animated. Well, there was 3 parts to the whole story, and it was animated by 3 different artists.
Oh, that's cool.
And one of them was much more anime heavy.
Yeah.
And it was basically how it basically linked the first one to the second one, because there's a huge gap in between those 2 movies.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a 5 or a 10 year gap between those 2 movies. So yeah.
I need to go back and watch those, man.
It's called Dark Fury.
Okay.
So, which is, kind of allude to what he's Furian, but it just literally Fury spelled the standard style.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, going back to MTV being closed. So, the good times, which was the glory years, it says launch in 81. My mom told me, she watched, what was the first?
Video killed the radio star.
Video killed the radio star, right?
Everyone should know that, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you should. You also have, TRL plus VJs. And that was one of those things, I wanted to be a VJ.
Yeah.
But I'm now I do a podcast.
I want to go to spring break.
When I was a teenage boy, yes, absolutely. Because, damn.
Not so much anymore.
Knowing what I know now, I'm like,
yeah, no.
Man, I would have definitely probably came back with something.
You dodged a bullet, man.
Oh, yeah. So, you know what? It was fine. You had music video explosions. I mean, they made such a big deal about...
Everyone had music videos, man.
That's when I remember watching Thriller.
Yeah.
The premiere, and I think I actually watched it years later, but every year, around Halloween, they made a big production about oh, hey, we're going to show Thriller.
Well, the amount of CDs I bought based on seeing a music video.
Oh, yeah.
Insane.
Well, when Napster, not necessarily Napster, but some LimeWire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I downloaded so many music videos because
same.
YouTube wasn't a thing yet.
Nope.
So I would download music videos and just play them on loop.
Yep.
Because I absolutely I actually had a dream at one time I want to do be a music video director.
Was there a music video that unlocks this nostalgia for you?
Where
you can go back and be I remember this point in my life exactly. Pinpoint.
There's a lot, honestly.
What's the biggest one?
And a lot of them were actually based off of making the video.
Oh, behind the...
no, they had a series, or they would do making a video, and then at the end of it would really... Because I remember one of the early ones was, honestly, Backstreet Boys.
Yes. Why
am I blanking on the name of it?
Backstreet's Back, all right?
Yeah.
Where
Because
like,
they're in the
haunted
Casper house
Yeah,
and whatnot.
Yeah.
And but like they had a whole like, and they go into
Dude,
the depths
I know exactly what you're
of
talking about.
doing the makeup
yep,
and
I know.
the choreography and all of that.
That was cool as fuck, man.
It really was.
Yeah.
Like you can make fun of the whole Backstreet
Whatever,
aspect,
dude,
but they were entertainers though.
Yep.
And they put a lot of time and effort into that craft. There was a couple rap ones.
It's
I remember
funny you say that because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I think that one. So, like, I remember making the video, but I remember actually watching the premiere of it first.
Oh yeah.
On actually the early days of TRL.
Yeah.
When
they actually played the whole music.
Well,
video.
when he played the whole video, and actually he was in a dark little room.
Yeah.
Like with just like a television next to him. Wasn't that
It wasn't Times Square.
It wasn't Times Square with the whole room. Like literally it was almost like web soup.
Yeah, it was.
But like in a black room, and he just had like a light on him. It was Carson Daly still, I guess. So I take that back what I said earlier, where like before Carson Daly, like no, Carson Daly was the beginning of TRL. But like I remember watching TRL before it was what everybody else views TRL as.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think for me it was I think one of the most influential music videos to lead me down my musical journey was probably Toxicity, or it was a Chop Suey.
Okay.
System
Well, I mean, I
of a
guess
Down.
that would make a little bit more sense because I mean you're a little bit younger than I am as well.
Yeah. But that was based off of that music video. I bought my first CD, and it was Toxicity.
So my first two CDs, and I think I've talked about this before on the show, actually. And I don't remember how close they were together, and maybe I bought them at the same time. But one was Beavis and Butthead Experience.
Oh, yes.
Not the movie.
Yeah, no.
But the show.
There's a Primus song on
I've
there.
introduced you to that. You're like, I didn't even know about this
I
song.
had no idea.
And then Ace of Base.
Yeah.
Like those were like the first two like CDs I had. I had a couple like cassettes before that. Like I remember having Tag Teams, whoop, as a cassette, like a single cassette.
I remember. I don't know why, but I had a Shania Twain cassette.
Really?
My grandparents bought it for me.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted like it was a rap album, and they're just like, it's got parental advisory on it. How about Shania Twain? Just like, what the fuck is this?
All right, so we can move on. We already talked about MTV Unplugged.
Man, bring back Unplugged.
I think honestly,
so
like you
good.
said, I think it has.
It's the precursor for
Yeah.
Tiny Desk.
It's Tiny Desk, and I don't think anybody's dethroning that
No.
anytime soon.
No.
And I haven't even really watched that much. I didn't realize how many there really
Dude.
were.
It goes back.
God dang. All right. So this, thing that I got, it actually is really kind of nice because I asked, I think if I remember, I asked it for like some of the good times, the bad times, and then some of the weird. And then so it said weird and nostalgic times.
Uh-huh.
So some of the bad turning points is you had the shift from music to reality.
Yeah.
It says over time MTV leaned into reality shows, ergo The Hills,
Yeah.
Catfish.
Ugh.
Never watched those.
I did. And
Could not care.
fucking hot garbage, bro.
Yeah. Well, and then that's when that led into that whole era, Teenage Mom and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that was like, mid-aughts.
Yeah. Which,
know.
and that's when, I was heavy in I get military, going to school for drafting, had my first kid was born, and like I had no time to watch TV, period. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I remember distinctly like my stepsister always watching all those fucking reality shows, and I'm just like, this is dumb. It's not
Oh, yeah.
real. And guess what? It still isn't real.
no, it really
it's
is
all
not.
scripted.
Oh, yeah. All right. So then we had, reducing actual music video airplay, which was, I think, the ultimate downfall. And I know like there was other channels that tried to pop up, not even including VH1. There was, I remember it was called like The Box.
Huh,
And
okay.
it was basically a 24/7 TRL. But you would call in to like a 1-800, 1-900 number or whatever.
Oh, 1-800 number.
Yeah.
God, no one does
And
that anymore.
you could, like, it had a scrolling thing along the top, and it says, call this number if you want this video, if you want this video, if you want this video. And it was like the early days of, let's call it like, Dancing with the Stars or America's Got Talent, where you could punch in a number and they would log that number, and then that was the early days of voting on the phone or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then, all right, in the next couple videos, that song would potentially play.
Remember those 1-800-COLLECT numbers or 1-800-COLLECT commercial that's with Carrot Top?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. There's some
a trip.
bad. That dude's roided out now, too. You have the declining viewership for linear music TV. Younger generations grew up with streaming and social platforms, not cable channels. I can see that.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
so many of the kids nowadays, I mean, like YouTube.
These goddamn
honestly,
kids.
Probably the invention of YouTube, not the invention, but YouTube basically becoming much larger.
Yeah.
Like, because I didn't do any YouTube stuff for years.
I remember like YouTube being the spot after, LimeWire and all those things shut down. Like that's where I watched music videos.
Yeah. And I think that's ultimately what brought me into YouTube was music videos.
And SNL skits.
Well, I think it was even before the SNL skits, but probably just actually like instructional kind of videos.
Yeah, I didn't get into the instructional stuff until I owned a home.
I mean, I did it for mostly mechanic type stuff,
Or
I guess.
like how to restring a certain guitar, or
yeah,
how to play a certain song on guitar.
yeah. So
I guess instructional in a way, in a different way.
It says Talking Boy, was MTV's own content strategy part of its downfall?
Abso-fucking-lutely
I
it
mean,
was.
going too hardcore into reality. Because I mean, like some of the shows, Jackass. I didn't really care for Jackass.
I loved Jackass, man. That was very influential in my stupid choices I made as a kid, jumping out of golf carts, or not golf carts, shopping carts.
I didn't really care for Jackass. I did enjoy
Loved
Viva
it.
La Bam.
Oh, great show.
But then that also makes me think of I just had it on
Ridiculousness.
well, no, before that, like I didn't really watch Robin Big, but I did watch Fantasy
Oh,
Factory.
yeah, Robin Big. I forgot. That's where Rob Deerdick got his whole fucking start.
Yeah. Well, I guess media start because he was
Media
already
start,
a
because he's a skateboarder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did watch Fantasy Factory. I enjoyed Fantasy Factory.
Didn't get into that one. I don't know too much about that one.
It was basically just an extension of Robin Big without Big.
Yeah.
And then he brought his cousin in, and that's where the introduction of Chanel West Coast came in.
God, she's
And
awful.
she was literally, they just referred to as the rapping
White girl.
receptionist.
Yeah.
So, like, he'd come into the office. He's like, all right, bust down a beat for me. And she would just be weird.
Yeah. She's annoying.
All right. And so we got the weird and nostalgic moments. The early absurd promos and animated bumpers that don't make any sense anymore.
No, they absolutely do. If you watch Adult Swim, and if you
Well, yeah.
if you watch any sort of like adult-oriented animation, like that's targeted for people in my audience, like 35,
Yeah.
35 to 40, 32, if you're, caught up with any of that.
Yeah.
Like all the weird, like awkward animation stuff just like fits right in now,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like especially like Tim and Eric. Like if it weren't for that, there would be no Tim and Eric.
I don't argue that. I will say, so one of the other weird things was talking about the live stunts like MTV Spring Break. But there was something that we've completely missed on. It only happened, once/twice a year. MTV Movie Awards and the MTV Video Music Awards.
I remember that.
I didn't care about any other award shows. I would
Except for
watch
that.
those.
Same.
I'd watch those just that way. I knew, but like in their like, hey, best kiss.
Yeah.
Because I remember Cruel Intentions, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and why am I blanking on her name? Selma Blair winning Best Kiss for Cruel Intentions.
Yep.
Best Fight. It was Edward Norton with himself for Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club. Yeah.
That won Best Fight.
Man.
Please, God, make it stop. 52
yeah.
weekly paychecks.
What was that? That was the Spaceman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the music one.
awards.
The movie one was the popcorn.
The popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. Iconic.
I always wanted a freaking spaceman.
Me too.
I didn't care about like I'm a big movie person, But like for some reason, I always wanted that
Wanted the
spaceman.
fucking spaceman, dude.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looked so cool. Like I wouldn't want a fucking Emmy.
Well, then you'd get in some of the great freaking performances. Like, everybody would perform on the other award shows, but I'm like,
Yeah,
for some reason, artists went harder
they
on
balled
those
out.
ones
They balled out, man.
because it was MTV producing it, and they
Yeah.
knew, like, hey, like this whole channel
This is cable.
is geared towards that, so let's dial it up.
Yeah, this isn't network television. We can get away with more.
Yeah. All right. So we got legacy and future. So basically, looking ahead,
Yeah.
no more MTV. Where do
Nope.
we go? Right. So music video culture isn't gone.
It
I mean-
isn't, man. If anything,
No.
it's like it's doubled down on production.
People still make videos,
And I
release
love
them. It's just
that.
not as big of a production
It's,
for
it's-
television. But
it doesn't get as much like media draw, I guess, as it used to back in the day.
no.
Because anyone can make a music video.
But like again, like you could actually blow up potentially faster because the idea is with social media is if somebody's following that artist, they release a new music video, they're
Gets shared.
sharing it to
Yeah.
a dozen so friends
And
who
they
then
get
some
shared,
of
it
them
gets shared,
share
it
it
gets
and share it
shared.
and share it, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're at 1 million views
Yeah.
that quickly, right? To where playing it on MTV, it was only people who had MTV,
Yeah.
right?
Which, cable's going to come back, man. Just wait.
You think
It's
so?
Oh, absolutely. Everything's cyclical.
I mean, it is. I have recently kind of altered some stuff to where I did the Hulu package with Disney and ESPN,
Yeah.
but then I added HBO to it
Yep.
because now I have I'm paying once a month
But
for
hey, if you just
all
got,
of those.
if you just got Dish or whatever, you'd get all that shit at a flat rate for a 3-year contract.
I got a 1-year contract at least.
Well, that's the problem is people's commitments to contracts.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to get a new phone every year.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that one.
Yeah,
I'm
neither
fine
am I.
with because like again, like I think we've talked about this before too. Like I'm on an 11 right now, right? No, I'm on the 15. Sorry, I had an 11 previously,
You did, yeah.
and then I went from an 11 to a 15.
Which is like a fucking leap.
That is a huge leap. And I think
This
even
day and age, though, it really isn't.
well, no, but like when I had the 11, I think I went from a 7 to an 11. Yeah, pun intended.
7-Eleven, baby.
Yeah. All right. So MTV still exists. It's just evolved into a broader entertainment brand. I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you see the article about the guy like somehow like transcribed like all like
all of MTV?
hundreds of hours, and like it was a whole website that just literally played like MTV freaking stuff.
No.
Yeah, I'll see.
Is it a YouTube channel?
No, it was like a whole website. So I don't know if it's still up or not because people were saying like you better go check it out before it gets taken down.
Yeah.
But I think I have it saved on my phone. I'll try to pull it up when we get done here if I
Yeah.
remember.
I'll remind you.
Yeah, all right,
I'll
cool.
remember you.
MTV better as a streaming or a social brand, or should music channels have stayed alive?
Stayed alive.
I agree.
Stay alive.
I mean, I think
Stay alive.
All right, got it. Yeah. I will say, like, there's been times I just don't like. I hate to say it, but the amount of
Ads?
commercials or ads
Yeah.
or whatever. But Vivo
Yeah.
but like I've played Vivo before, but it's just and you can break it down
It just
into
goes, yep.
popular 80s, 90s,
That's great.
aughts, whatever, rock, pop, hip hop.
Yep.
But it's literally like you watch a music video and then you watch like 5 ads. And then you may get 2 music videos and then you get another.
Which
3,
man,
4,
I don't-
5
I
ads.
don't give a shit about ads. I don't understand why people are so butthurt about watching ads. Guess what? We've seen them in our entire lives.
No, I get
Get
that.
used to it.
And I get that. It's just like I feel like there's a certain point where you watch more ads
Oh, absolutely.
than you do the content that you're trying to watch.
So I like to watch. My mornings consist of me watching like late night talk show monologues,
Okay.
and it's like I'll watch Jimmy Kimmel's monologue, and it's like 2 minutes of monologue followed by 1.5 minutes of ads, and then 2.5 minutes, and then a minute of ads, and I'm
See,
just
and
like, what
I
are we
don't
doing
mind
here?
the ads.
That when I'm just trying to watch a 10-minute
Yeah, well, yeah. If
comedy
it's in the
bit.
middle of stuff,
Oh my
like
God.
if anything, like okay, make me watch 5 minutes of ads at the beginning
Yeah, I will be
so that
oh my
I
God,
can get to it.
yes.
I've done that because like I know Hulu had some, we'll call it an experiment or whatever. That says, hey, do you want to watch ads throughout, or do you want to watch a longer ad at the beginning?
3 minutes of ads now? Yes, I do.
Yes, I will absolutely do that.
Because I can just go do something else and have it play in the background.
It's like, oh yeah, hey, you know what? It's time to
I can pour myself
go to the
a drink,
bathroom, go get a drink, whatever.
get some snacks.
Get some snacks. All right.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I do miss having a television network dedicated strictly towards music.
Yeah. So here's devil's advocate. Had they just had an all-out music channel, do you think it would still be what it is?
In terms of without any reality?
Yes. Just straight music videos.
I don't know, man. Not in this day and age.
My concern is there's just so many genres.
Yeah.
So much stuff that you'd almost have to have multiple channels, but then you're starting to diversify the people watching it, and then they get burned out and then just move on. And people are so ingrained on moving fast nowadays that they just don't pay attention, really. If you think about it.
I don't, man, if it weren't for social media, I think that MTV would still be a thing.
I can see that. But I mean,
everyone's attention span is like a fucking gnat.
Well, I mean, again, kind of going on, I think we're pretty much wrapped up with this, but going on to something we started talking about before we started recording is I made Jen watch Baseketball this past weekend. And there's a line in there.
Such a good movie. That
he literally talks about. And that movie came out in 99.
Yeah.
But he literally talks about, I'm blanking on his name. I'm doing terrible today.
Was it Matt or Trey?
No, it was the original owner of the beers.
Oh, it was Ernest Borgnine.
Yes, Borgnine. Thank you. I keep wanting to go with Dennehy. And I'm like, I know it's not fucking Brian Dennehy.
No.
But Borgnine, he's like, one of his lines, he's like, the human attention span is measured down to a nanosecond. And then it shows freaking Matt Stone just staring off at a bird in a tree. And then literally 10 seconds later, they show them talking and a whole bunch of shit happening in the background. Like people falling off of the roof. And he's still staring at this fucking bird in a tree.
God, I love that movie.
Jen did not like that movie.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, but I mean, she got some laughs out of it. Huge wang. I mean, what am I saying? Come on, bitch. You're my new friend. Okay. I swear, if you guys diss me 13 or 14 more times, I'm out of here.
I heard your mom have sex with Squeak.
It's like, man, this guy's inflammable. I can't freaking psych him out or whatever. Just tell him he's fat. Really? That's where we're going? He's like, no, in a subtle way.
The Cartman voice.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
And then he falls. And then freaking Trey also falls. And
the Milwaukee
beers.
The beers.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was just
not
the beers.
Not the Brewers.
Not the Brewers.
beers.
It was just the beers.
Yeah.
And then you had the Dallas Outlaws or whatever.
Yeah, the San Franciscan.
Yeah. No, it was an Australian joke. He gets penalized for making a gay joke. He's like, no, it wasn't a gay joke. It was an Australian joke.
Come on.
He's like, oh, it's Marlo Brando's liposuction. Oh, it's all salty and warm. Oh. Jen's like, oh my God.
It's so good.
And I told her, I'm like, all right, so that, basketball or
Team America?
No. She likes Team America, apparently.
Orgasmo?
No, I showed her the video for that, the trailer for that.
Yeah.
And she's like, Jesus. No, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh,
because she can't stand that movie.
That movie's weird.
Weird. It's not bad.
It's not good.
It's not good. But it's a cult classic.
It is a movie.
And my younger son, named Connor, I've gotten turned on to that movie. He loves that movie.
That's such a weird movie, man.
But you know what Jen's favorite mug is for coffee?
The Killer Clowns from Outer Space mug.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space mug. Yep.
Funny how that works
Yeah,
out.
it's weird. She's like, God damn it.
Well, I'm going to get another...
Yeah, let's get into another bevy. And then I'm going to bring up, all right, sir, we need to flip a coin. I know we said we are going to hold off on this one for the next episode, but we might do it a little bit later. So we got the Westerns versus military movies, which I teased at the last one. We will make that one Tails and Dodge Brawl, because I really want to retouch on Dodge Brawl, especially with the Pro Bowl starting to come back up again. But that one will be heads, because, Dodgeball is heads, whatever.
Sure.
So call it.
Tails.
Tails never fails. Hey, Siri, flip a coin. It's not doing it. Hey, Siri, flip a coin. Tails.
Hey.
All right, we're doing Western versus military movies. All right. And so, I had, and I kind of alluded to this towards the end of the last podcast. I was having a nostalgia thing with didn't we drink one of these last week?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Who
I
cares?
don't care.
We've drank a
Because
lot
we
of
still
these
got some
beers.
Fossil Cove stuff in there, too.
I didn't know if we drank those yet.
Not all of them. I think we only drank like one of them.
Well, here we are.
Maybe two of them?
I don't know.
They should be in the door.
They are.
Anywho, so I talked about, starting to have a little bit of nostalgia, thinking about my father and, him being a huge Tom Clancy fan. Well, weeks and weeks ago, I had the idea that, Western movies and people, like, why are people so infatuated with Western movies? And then literally the next split second later, I'm like, are military movies just modern Westerns now? I really need to get this fixed for us.
Yeah. I need some.
And it's funny because you need some slack, even though it's like a 10-foot long cord. Connor's pulling his headphone cord really tight, but that's just because
It's trying to lean back.
It's literally like 10 feet away.
Call me Fat Joe. I'm just trying to lean back.
Lean back. Lean back.
That was Fat Joe.
That was a good music video.
Right?
Right? They bring it around town.
All those hip hop music videos in the early 2000s were really good.
They really were. I mean,
For
that was
multiple reasons.
DMX. I mean, Master P. Make him say, nah. You ever watch that video recently?
No.
Like when Transparent, when they were still doing Music Video Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Like I think they played that one time. I'm like, man, that cord's not even regulation size. Like that cord's like when you're a kid and seeing that, you're thinking like, oh yeah, that's serious. No, it was like a tiny ass court.
It's like a pickleball court.
Probably.
Yeah.
But with hoops.
Hoops.
And Mystical sitting on one of them.
Hoops, there
getting
it is.
dunked on his nuts.
Whoa.
That if I recall, like he literally was like, people were like trying to slam it, like he's just sitting on this hoop. All right. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
It is.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
I almost thought I hit the wrong button for a second. All right. So, again, Westerns. Why are people so infatuated with Westerns? Are military movies just a modern Western? And then I think I asked it something about, like, is Tom Clancy just a modern Western storyteller?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say he's really modern anymore.
Well,
Is he alive still?
No, I don't think he is.
I figured he wouldn't be.
Because I think he's had a bunch of, like, I think he's at, maybe he is. He's not really writing, but like ghostwriters. Here, you know what? To the internet.
Yeah, let's find this out.
To the webs.
I feel like if he's alive, he's fucking older than dirt.
No, he 2013. At the John Hopkins Hospital.
He kind of looks like a coach.
You think so? He's missing.
Yeah, if the coach shouldn't have the mustache.
He's not giving any mustache rides.
Da coach.
The coach. All right. He was 6'2". I didn't realize he was that tall. All right. Anywho. This is some serious 80s. We're on the VHS playlist today. Thank you, Pretzel Rocks. All right. So, of course, this was a great topic that I discussed with Marty. Movies that think they're Western. So, one of the questions I asked it was, I kind of skipped a lot of stuff because we kind of talked about a lot of it
Yeah.
within the idea, right?
Right.
Like, people are infatuated with Western style movies, right?
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then-
I played a lot of Red Dead.
If you think about it, for our generation,
How about a beer?
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
I'm like looking at this beer. I'm like, I'm thirsty. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, we didn't do the we didn't do the clink.
Nope.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
I think you could argue that is the modern Western. It's in itself as well.
Red Dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
yeah,
a lot of people don't watch as much movies or television.
yeah.
I mean the first Western style movie that really comes to mind off the top of my head, Hateful Eight,
Yeah,
and that's a good movie.
yeah, it is.
I literally looked up. I'm like, what are some recent movies? There's a handful, none that I really recognize though. But one of the topics I kind of had to elaborate on is movies that think they're Westerns but aren't.
I'm sure half of them are Quentin Tarantino movies.
Well, first one, Boondock Saints.
There it is.
That's not a Tarantino movie.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not. But a lot of people probably would think like, oh yeah, it's like a modern Western. Not really, like, because there's a certain I feel like I missed part of what I should have copied on here.
Is that Scorsese?
I think there was a Scorsese thing on it. But there's a certain kind of formula for Westerns, right?
Yeah.
You have the protagonist, antagonist, there's a struggle. Sometimes you have that whole love story. There's a certain
Yep.
formula for it, right? Boondock Saints doesn't meet that formula that Westerns fall into.
Yeah.
Even for a modern kind of era film, right? I mean, Boondock Saints isn't really that new anymore.
No, that was like what?
I feel like it's like 2000.
Oh, really? I'm going with 1998.
You think so? You think that long ago, huh? I don't like some of the new update stuff on the iPhone.
Oh, did you get the liquid glass update?
Yeah,
It fucking
but then
sucks.
like some of the apps have gotten wonky on me now. Like IMDb, I'm just like, what the hell? 99.
Hey.
So we split the difference.
Okay.
All right, we should have put the over under at 99. We would have split it. Anyway. All right. And it gives me a criteria of why. Right. So thinks it's outlaw justice Western. Actually, it's vigilante cosplay with Catholic flavor.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, I'm sorry, Catholic kind of ideology predates Western ideology.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I would say that is older than Westerns.
Older than dirt.
A religion? Yeah.
Yeah. Older than dirt.
Yeah.
So it says you have no frontier.
Nope.
You have no earned moral struggle.
Nope.
You have violence without consequence.
Yeah.
Because they basically got away with it, right?
Yeah.
And that was one of the big things about Western is that the good guy
There is
always wins,
consequence.
right? But the idea is that they weren't bad guys, but they were being vigilantes.
Yeah.
So Boondock Saints is more Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Without it's religious Batman. Azrael? What? All right. And then I also love the last point. It says more hot topic than high noon.
Yes. Whatever that means.
Well, the high noon was always,
No, I know. We'll meet you at high noon.
we'll be at high noon.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, did they really know what high noon was?
Yeah,
at
when
the
the sun's at its highest point in the sky.
Are they measuring that out?
Well, not during daylight savings
It's like,
time.
you shot too early, sir. It is not high noon yet. It is 11:45.
Sundials.
I mean,
Sundials.
they are accurate if
Yeah.
set up correctly.
Yeah.
All right. What do they do for daylight savings time?
They move
Just rotate it
the dial.
12 degrees?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I don't know. I'm not a
It's not 12.
scientist.
It's not 12 degrees.
I'm not a scientist.
I'm not no mathematician.
I'm no math magician, all right?
30 degrees. I should have known that. I'm an idiot. I'm telling you, some of these truck drivers are making me dumber.
Yeah, I'm dumb too.
And yeah, I've definitely lost some brain cells. All right. Moving on. Another movie that think it's Western and is not, Scarface.
Nah. I don't know how I feel about that one.
All right. So it thinks it's a rise and fall gunslinger epic.
Okay, Rise and Fall. Yep.
Yeah. It's actually a crime opera.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And that, you know what? I feel like that's a great way to refer to that.
Yeah.
Crime opera. That could be a genre in its own.
I'm surprised it's not.
Honestly, yes. Because operas and guys don't seem to go
Well,
hand in hand.
You know, opera is what? It's a drama. It's
Oh yeah.
to the nth degree.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, soap operas, right?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so you got power accumulation does not equal frontier survival. I don't know if I fully agree with that, because in frontier survival, sometimes it's not necessarily survival. It is trying to get ahead,
Yeah.
get more power and stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's Red Dead Redemption right there.
Yeah. Tony Montana isn't lawless. He is the system.
He's the system that he created.
Yeah. Which, I mean, think about how many kind of Westerns do have that. You get certain people in the power and they create their own system that everybody's expected to follow,
I
right?
feel like that's like neutral chaos, right?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I guess, on the basic term, yes, neutral chaos, but for certain individuals, you could absolutely easily hit that chaotic,
Yeah.
or the, not the chaotic, but the, evil chaos or whatever.
Absolute evil or chaotic evil?
Chaotic evil. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right. So then, Westerns punish excess. This celebrates it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that argument, yeah. Okay. So out of the 3 points, we kind of debunked 2 of them, I feel.
Yeah.
So let's just call it a Miami Western.
Yeah.
East Western?
East West.
East West, yo.
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 Everett.
All right. 300. I feel like we should just skip this one because, again, it's supposed to be a story that predates Western times.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know they're trying to basically preface it just off the movie. But again, the movie is supposed to be based off of an actual story, even though, yes, it was told by historians hundreds of years later.
Yeah.
And, a friend told a friend who told a friend, right?
Just like the Bible.
Exactly.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Now, you got Sin City. Now, this one I can kind of get behind.
I've never seen the movie, but I've read a lot of the graphic novels.
Well, and the graphic novels obviously predate the movie.
Yeah.
But does some of the ideology kind of go off of Western theming? I almost feel like it is more of a urban style Western.
Yeah.
If you think about it. But it says it's actually pulp comic fever dream.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a pulp comic.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Every character is already broken. So you don't have necessarily the good guys that
trying to
potentially break or
the
trying to
bad.
fix stuff. Everybody literally is broken, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has their flaws. There's nobody that's
Like,
infallible.
they're gonna turn a page.
There's
or
no
gonna,
saint. You're not expecting anybody to turn over like a new
Or
leaf or a
save
page
somebody.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people save stuff, but sometimes it's out of reluctancy,
Yeah.
right? There's no innocence to protect.
Nope.
No, because I mean, even in the movie, like again, I haven't really read the comics, but in the movie, you had the one girl who did seem very innocent, but she was one of the girls.
Yeah.
Which therein lies means that she's not actually as innocent as the lures.
Yeah.
Or her peers, right? And then you have no moral line to cross. I feel like there might have been a couple in Sin City, the first movie. I don't fully remember the second one, but in the first one, like, you still had a couple people that tried to toe that line
Right.
of, keeping some morals.
Gotta go back and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it has been a long time. It just says it's gone frame 1. Again, I wouldn't go completely that far.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there is, for some people, like Hardigan, Bruce Willis's character.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he's a completely broken person, but he does have some morals as far as certain aspects, trying to protect Nancy and whatnot.
Yeah.
Or he says nothing, takes the fall for this indecent act
Right.
to protect somebody that he didn't have to protect at all, right? The Punisher.
Never saw it.
This thinks it's a revenge Western. And again, it's based off of a comic as well.
Yeah.
It actually is punishment fantasy. Western heroes avoid violence until forced. I mean,
I've never seen the movie, so I have no frame of reference.
again, in Punisher, so the idea is he starts, well, in the Thomas Jane version, and I guess kind of in the Defenders version, right, with John Bernthal. Yes, they're military people. They've done questionable acts, but it's in line of duty, right, for their country.
Right.
Ergo, they don't really cross that violence aspect until their family is wiped out. So again, revenge Western. But they basically just trying to get back at the people that took out his family.
Okay.
So yeah. Punisher starts violent and escalates. It does continue to escalate because the idea is, you think Batman didn't stop with when he figured out who killed his parents, right?
Yeah.
He just kind of he felt like there was a need of taking out more injustices. And there's no restraint, no inner conflict. All right, Westerns are about control. This is about release. I don't completely agree with that one. But, all right, we got Man on Fire. Are you familiar with that one?
Oh, it's a great movie.
It is a good movie.
Yeah. King Kong ain't got shit on me, man.
You know what? Pretty sure that was the wrong movie. Pretty sure that was Training Day.
Oh, that's Training Day. Fuck. But I'm still thinking
Same
of Denzel.
person.
It's Denzel.
Denzel, yes. You know what? We've both messed up movies scenes
fine.
today. It's fine. It's we're not perfect.
Man on Fire is a great
It
movie.
is a
though.
good movie. I'll just kind of
I feel
again,
like Man on Fire predates the what's the Taken.
yes.
Right? It's like some guy took his daughter.
Well, in Man on Fire, it wasn't even his daughter. It was like his, I don't want to say ward, but it was somebody that he was supposed to be protecting.
Yeah.
Or Taken is much more closer to home.
Because he's a bodyguard in Man
He's
on
a bodyguard.
Fire. Yeah.
And that's early Dakota Fanning.
God, that's such a good movie,
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, you have the emotional weight is there, but the frontier is missing. The world never challenges his morality.
So I'm sorry. This whole thing was prompted by military movies?
Well, it was more, we're stuck on the Western side. We may end up having to do the military side of things.
Right? Okay.
A little bit later.
But still, I'm just I don't know about that being a military movie.
And I'll just kind of skip to these next one. We also have the Expendables.
Yep.
Again, I agree.
That's
You're
not
starting to get into that military side of things.
It's not really a Western at all.
I wouldn't say it's a Western. To me, it's just, actually, it's kind of a comedy to me.
I think it's a Western in terms of you can have a lot of big name actors in one movie.
Yeah, and it literally says, think it's aging gunslingers right again. All the young guns, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually is an explosion nostalgia. It's an action flick.
Yeah.
To me, doesn't say Western.
No.
It's action, right?
Yeah.
All right. Westerns get quieter with age. This gets louder. Oh, yeah. There's, I don't want to say a big bang right at the end, but it finishes on a high note and then it wraps things up.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Isn't there 4 or 5 of them now?
Same with Taken. There's 10 of them.
Well, yes, and that actually comes up too. Take
Worst
it.
father
Think
of the
it's
year.
a lone man with a code. Hey, you know what? The second one was the ex-wife.
Still terrible dad.
Well, it is what it is. It's
Liam
Liam
Neeson. Come on,
Neeson's.
man.
The Liam Neeson's.
Come on.
That's Ra's al Ghul. Come on. He has a particular set of skills.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Have you watched the new Naked
No,
Gun yet?
not yet. Not yet.
don't go into it with huge hopes, and you'll enjoy it.
No expectations.
If you go into it, I mean, you can have a little bit of expectations.
No,
just don't try to compare it to the originals.
Why would
But if you go into it not expecting the world, it will be good.
I don't expect anything from anything.
I mean, one of the ones that still pops up in my head is like, please take a seat. Okay, and just walks off with a chair.
So dumb.
It really is, but that's some of the things. One of the big things on it too, spoilers, keeps getting handed coffee. Just at weird random times. He's driving a car, gets handed a coffee from outside. He has a coffee in his hand. And somebody's like, oh, you want a coffee? He literally chucks the one away. He says, oh, yeah.
That's funny.
It keeps happening. Like, I won't tell you. I'm talking about another scene, but he gets handed a coffee while he's in mid-flight.
Of course.
Yes. All right. So, again, Taken. Again, we don't think that's...
No.
All right. You got The Matrix. It's a future Western, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't agree so.
No.
Because, again, there's not really...
So is Cowboys versus Aliens.
That's just a Western adjacent.
Yeah. No, it's a Western.
Yeah. But The Matrix, it says choosing one frontier myth. Not really, because it's something that's there. It's not necessarily a frontier. It's like the idea somewhere in here, and my whole ramblings with Marty was space is kind of that idea of an actual frontier. I mean, look at Star Trek, right?
Final Frontier.
The final frontier, right?
Yeah.
Until we find the next one.
And then it's the next frontier.
Exactly. Because the idea of a frontier is an unknown area.
Yeah.
In a lot of these movies, it's not necessarily an unknown area.
It's just an unknown. And
Jesus Christ. So it's actually a cyber messiah story. Yep. It's a future religious movie.
That's not a Western.
No. You got Destiny replaces... Well, and again, these are ones that are saying these aren't Westerns.
Right.
So Roadhouse was on there. Batman versus Superman.
Ugh. Why?
All right, so here we go. The core reason why they fail. And I've kind of alluded to some of these. A real Western requires at least 3 of these. A frontier where rules are unclear.
Yep.
Again. And Matrix, for example, right? When he was trying to learn how to, make the jump, he's like,
I know Kung Fu.
yeah, I know Kung Fu. But then they take him to do the jump, right?
Yeah.
And then the idea is that the rules can't be broken, but they can be bent to an extent, right?
Right.
So again, that kind of does that one, like where the rules are unclear. So that's where they touch on the idea of it, right?
Right.
But there's still rules. All right. Institutions that can't fully help. I mean, most of these movies, take Boondock Saints, the first one that we talked about. The institution, there's an institution there, the cops, they're trying to help, but, again, touching on it, but not fully like, oh yeah, we can't do anything. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
They just decide to take kind of vengeance into their own hands, right? You have a protagonist who chooses restraint. Again, in a lot of these, there's not a restraint kind of aspect there.
Neo does in a way.
In a way, but again, you can argue where he shows restraint.
You know who doesn't show restraint? Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
He has a certain set of skills.
He does have a certain set of skills, yes. No restraint. So not a Western, right?
Nope.
All right. But again, we had to touch at least 3 of these. So the institution that can't fully help. Okay. In Taken, there is that. He can't get help because it's a trafficking situation, international, right? It's much harder to get that help, right?
A lot of red tape.
The rules are unclear. No, the rules are technically clear.
They're very clear.
They're very clear on that. So right now we have 2 of 3, right? All right. So number 4 is violence with emotional cost. Again, in Taken, I don't think he really had any emotional cost. He was trying to get his daughter back and did whatever he needed to do. There was no morality issues at the end of that film.
I don't think there's any morality issues in The Expendables.
No, probably not. At least not the first one.
Yeah.
Apparently my pager was just going off.
I was gonna say, was that a smoke alarm?
It might be because of my candle. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
That was fun.
Jen has come running downstairs. House isn't on fire. I'm sure everything's fine.
We're fine.
All right. All right. So number 5, we have a moral line that matters. Again, in Taken. We're using Taken as that kind of prime example now.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a moral. That moral line did not matter.
No. He
So
had to save his
again,
daughter.
so we have 2 of 5. It says you need at least 3.
So maybe it's a Western.
No, it says you need 3, at least 3. So not a Western.
Okay.
All right.
Could be.
All right. It touches it.
It touches.
It's a touchy Western.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to not wrap things up. We need to go over. You recently had a fantastic little. It didn't end it on a good note.
No.
But it sounded like you had a good time.
It was a good time.
You won a raffle.
I won a raffle.
Well, let's allude on that, sir.
Went to Bogey's Windy City Pub.
And what is Bogey's is a Bears specific bar?
It's a Chicago bar, but yes, specifically a Bears bar.
Okay, so Blackhawks and
Yeah.
the freaking
But a Bears bar.
the Stars, women's soccer team. Let me see, what else do we have? The Chicago
The White
Bears.
Sox, the Cubs,
Oh, both?
the Bulls.
Okay.
It's mostly a Bears bar. But I went there to watch the game on Sunday, and
Was it full?
Oh yeah, it was
A lot of Bears people?
No, a lot of Chiefs fans.
They could be both. I guess I you know what? Fair point. I wasn't clear on it, but were they like hardcore Bears fans
Everyone was a Bears fan.
Okay.
I got there.
Or just like, oh yeah, I love the Bears because they're in the playoffs.
No, it was Bears fans.
Okay.
I got there.
So no Rams?
No.
No house divided?
No.
Okay. Just trying to. I'm. You know what? I'm learning to become a better storyteller. I'm just trying to set the scene.
So I get there, and it was all the tables were reserved.
Oh shit.
There was no spots at the bar. I'm meeting my buddy Dylan and my buddy Eric up there, and I'm just like standing around, just like, okay, well, if all tables are like taken, then we're just gonna go to the Peanut. We're going to go to like Conroy's or something. And the owner and former, he wasn't at Transparent very long, but Dan Snyder is he's a friend of Daniel Jones.
I recognize the name Schneider, but yeah.
He's a server bartender guy there. He's like, oh no. You've had a table reserved all day.
What?
And like these people just canceled. And he's like,
Oh.
just sit right here. So Dan Snyder, shout out. Thank you for getting me a spot.
That's fantastic.
And it was wild, man. Yeah, my voice is still recovering.
Yeah.
From yelling. Yeah, I saw Daniel Jones. I saw his buddy Rupert up there. A few people that I'm just like, hey, I know you. I've seen you before.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun. Good season. Go Bears.
Yeah, no, it was a good game, and I know we haven't really touched on the whole pick thing. Like last week, we said like, hey, we both picked the Bears. And, we kind of let it ride this week as well. Obviously, we missed this one.
Now I just hope that I think the NFC is going to win the Super Bowl. Between the Rams and the Seahawks, I don't think that the Patriots have a chance.
No,
Because
I think
it's
the
going
Patriots go to the championship.
It's Stidham as the backup.
Yeah,
Because Bo Nix broke his foot.
and I was talking to some guys at work about this, and they were saying like it was very weird how he broke it.
It was
because
really weird.
At the end of the game, everything seemed to fine. He was doing the interview, and then all of a sudden after the game,
He was not talking to anybody.
yeah, okay, did he break his ankle going back to the locker room?
No, he broke his foot
Or
on
broke
the
his foot.
play. You can see the play that he broke his foot
So
on.
was adrenaline just still going, and he had no
Yeah,
idea?
and he's just like, fuck it, I'm just going to play.
Oh, he
Bo-
was left-witching it. Brian left-witching it.
Bo Nix is a fucking baller, dude. I'm convinced that he's like this draft class. It's been Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Daniels out of the Commanders, and
Which Daniels had a down year this year. He started off hot last year, but
he did, but they still made a decent run.
yes, they did.
And then who's the fourth one? Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels.
Because I have something saved for potentially another
Can't remember.
topic earlier, but it wasn't anything about that draft class, if I recall, because that's only 2 draft classes ago.
Yeah.
I think something I have is like 3 or 4 ago.
Was it the guy? Is it the guy from the Texans? What's his nut? C.J. Stroud.
Actually,
Weren't they all drafted
I
in the
think-
same year?
for some reason, I thought Stroud and
and then
Lawrence were the same year.
I can't remember. Anyway, good game, good season. Go Bears. That's all I got to say.
No, it was a good game. Like we ended up watching it. I did make the joke because we were hanging out with Ellie Miranda and then Violet and Chris as well on Sunday. We went and checked out a couple different places. Went to
Yeah,
Pogue.
yeah.
I hadn't been to Pogue in a long time. We went to Broken Hatchet for a little bit. Ended up playing trivia there.
Yeah, I saw you guys in a video.
Yeah, we actually ended up having a pretty solid run at it too. I think we end up losing some points that we probably shouldn't have lost, but it is what it is. We had fun. Almost got into the top 4, and then went to Transparent. Violet was picking up her mug because she didn't renew her membership.
Oh, yeah.
And Miranda and Ellie, Miranda was making the joke that she's the Bears.
She's
good
the
luck.
reason why the Bears have been
Only
winning.
if they
yeah.
watch, only if
In
she
the fourth
starts
quarter.
watching the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But they were going to a movie.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm like, okay, what time's the movie start?
Miranda.
What time does I'm like, if you don't win, I'm gonna blame you, and I'm telling Connor. So, Miranda, I don't know if you did watch in the fourth quarter, and it was just a fluke that
She did.
they still ended up losing. So did she text you?
She had to. I'll have to look at my phone.
Oh, did she message you?
Maybe. I don't know. What's right here?
Your phone's right. Like, where's my phone? Like,
Where is it?
It's like I'm trying to leave here, and like I'm on the phone right now, and like as soon as I find my phone, I'll leave.
Oh, it's not going to load. I have shit for coverage.
Oh
down
god
here.
damn it! I still haven't gotten you on our Wi-Fi.
Yep. No.
Nope. All right. Meow, meow. All right. So Miranda did message you though.
I'm trying to check. I'm trying to remember, Brian.
All
It was
right.
a lot of beers ago.
It was a lot of beers ago. Processing.
Nope. Didn't get a message.
Oh, you did not?
Nope. That's fine.
What the hell? I wish I remembered what it was that I had recently saved. There was something I had saved about a draft class, and goddamn, there is just so many quarterbacks. I mean, getting fired, or not quarterbacks, sorry, coaches.
Coaches. Yeah.
Yeah, getting fired, and I'm just like,
Scott McDermott's out.
no, yeah, here we go. Not the thing I was talking about, but the first time Aaron Rodgers was in the playoffs, 2010. Drake May was 7, C.J. Stroud was 8, Bo Nix was 56. I'm kidding, he was 9. Josh Allen was 13,
Wow.
Herbert was 11, and Trevor Lawrence was 10.
Goddamn. Bunch of babies.
I made the joke about Bo Nix because he played in college for like 2 decades.
40 years.
Because
Oh, boy.
when somebody said something about that he broke his ankle, I'm like, yeah, because he's 40 already.
Yeah, he's got an AARP card.
Hey, you can sign up for AARP before you turn that age. I don't recall what that age is, but you can technically
that
sign
age.
up. But you can like they made a commercial about you can technically sign up before you hit a certain age.
Let's
I'm
go.
just like, that's a weird flex. All right,
I guess I'll do it.
all right. I do not have an AARP card.
Well, we should probably button this up here, huh?
Yeah, because I got to process this episode as well.
Yeah.
Because I have some putting bags in holes to try and do on Thursday when I usually process the podcast.
Oh, go put bags and holes in.
I will, but I got to get this episode processed as well.
All right.
Need some food.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. We don't have any food.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I can tell Jen's been cleaning. I can actually smell the cleaning stuff from down here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
She had a lot to clean up.
That damn dog. Oh.
All right. Well,
On that note, we will wrap things up. We appreciate you guys always listening in, especially all the new listeners that are coming in. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I know we've been getting, we occasionally get huge influxes of downloads, which are always appreciated. And, you know, we're going to start working on things, trying to refine some more things.
indeed.
You know, start posting more stuff, trying to actually do clips and stuff to post, you know, little previews or like, hey, this is what happened on the last episode.
Yeah.
Previously on Poor Decisions, Connor said he doesn't like the Bears anymore. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, dude, I will slap a bitch.
Yeah, slap a hoe. That's the tribe you're from, right? Slap a hoe?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think so.
All right. Anyway, thank you, everybody. And we'll talk to you next time.
Indeed.
We'll do better.
We'll try.
We'll try to do better next time.
That's what we do.
We're always trying to do better. We haven't said that in a while, I feel like.
It's because we're trying.
We're always trying.
Indeed.
Anyway,
I've said that like 5 times now.
trying.
No, indeed.
Indubitably. I actually have a sticker on my hard hat. And it's one of my things. It says allegedly. So I'm like, allegedly, and I just point at the sticker on my hard hat. They're like, all right, fair point.
Fair.
All right, anyway. Thank you, everybody.
Peace out.
Bye.
Shut it down.